Ohio, you girder goons. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham. Welcome to the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG, where today we are opening a pack of Streets of New Capenna in Japanese. This was given to us by GW at MagicCon Barcelona 2023. And they even did a little label printer thing on it, which is very handy. Appreciate when you label them. Let's see how much I remember about Streets of New Capenna from the art. Oh, this is a set booster. I've only just realized because there's an art card in it. That's probably what that part says in Japanese. Okay, let's find out if that changes anything. It's an art card of... It's not girder goons, but it is a guy holding a girder. I recognize the card, but I couldn't tell you what it is offhand. Maybe we'll come back to that. Okay, first up, Swamp. Yes, I can figure that much out. Okay, here we go. This is Cabaret something. Shoot. I don't remember what this card is called. I think I remember what it does, though. Red, green, to cast it, it's a 2/2. And for red and green, you can give it +1/+1 until end of turn. But if mana from a treasure was spent to activate that ability, then it gets a +1/+1 counter instead of just +1/+1 until end of turn. I'm very confident in all of that, but not what the name is. What's this card called?
That is Jetmir's Fixer.
Ah, Jetmir's Fixer. All right. Was I correct on all the stuff it does?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Next, we had... The heck is this? Oh, no, it's from the Commander decks. There are so many cards in specifically the Streets of New Capenna Commander decks that are wholly a mystery to me, and I have no idea what this card is. Wait. No, SNC. No, it's not. Oh, no. It's from the main set. I still don't know what it is. Oh, heck dang. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what this card does, or is, or anything. I've got no idea.
This is Gilded Pinions.
Oh, sure. Okay. It's an equipment that gives flying and probably does other stuff?
You are correct.
Oh, okay.
It gives flying, and when it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token.
Oh.
2 to cast, 2 to equip.
Neat. All right. I will put that in the pile of cards that I didn't know for those at home who care about that.
It also is a hood ornament, I believe.
It sure is. Yeah. Next, we have a combat trick that I couldn't tell you what the name of it is or what it does, except that I do see there's a +2/+2 in there. So, yeah. I don't know, but it's got Giada holding a cool sword. It's a story spotlight, too. And I still don't know what it does.
That is the Revelation of Power. 1 and a white. For an instant, target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. If it has a counter on it, it also gains flying and lifelink until end of turn.
Huh. Revelation of Power. Okay. I don't recognize that name or this art. Don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I've just blanked Streets of New Capenna out of my head altogether. Next, okay, I know this one. This is 3 and a white for a 3/2. It's a human. This is a cabaret thing. It has Alliance, so sort of creature fall, and it gets a +1/+1 counter whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control. And it's something... Is it something Fencer? Because she's got the sword. Something to do with being a party guest. I think I remember what it does, but not what it's called.
This is the Celebrity Fencer.
Oh, so close.
And you are correct about the abilities.
Excellent.
It has Alliance. That was the mechanic for this team.
Cool. All right. We'll put that. I guess really the only one that I've nailed is Swamp. So I'll make a middle pile with Jetmir's Fixer and Celebrity Fencer. of ones I've mostly gotten, and then this pile that I have no idea of. Next, we have a single blue mana for an instant. I want to say this one's Sneak Out the Back. Like, this one's quite literally named, if I recall correctly. And I think it's just... There's something with counters. I want to say that it's like a creature, like, phases out and then phases back in with a +1/+1 counter on it. I think I'm in the ballpark. I don't know. I want to say that it has phasing because I was like, whoa, what? Phasing? But maybe it's just a blink. I'm not sure. What is this?
I'd call that a victory for you. It's called Slip Out the Back.
I'll take that.
And it's put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It phases out.
No way. That's just on an uncommon. That's so odd.
And yeah, as a reminder, the big difference between something phasing out and blinking is that counters stay on. Otherwise, this would be stupid.
Right. It just stays there because it's the same thing. It just, you pretend like it's not there. So,
yeah.
All right, cool. Great. That's neat. Next, we have very cool art from Dominic Mayer, and it's 2 and a blue for a creature enchantment, I want to say. And I don't recall what it does. This is like... Oh, the name is something like identity. Oh, I can't even think of the thing now. Protective when you're in identity protection. Wow, I can't even think of the normal word, let alone what this magic card is called. But it's that. It's it's like a new assumed identity, and I don't know what it does mechanically. Actually, I cannot for the life of me remember what this card does. It's a creature enchantment. God, I hope it's a creature enchantment.
This is Public Enemy.
Oh, it does something with how it attacks, or other things want to block it because it's Public Enemy. It is an aura, right?
Yes.
Cool, I got that far. What's the rest of it say?
All creatures attack enchanted creature's controller each combat if able.
Huh.
It's sort of like a curse. Except
Weird.
it's an aura on a creature. And when enchanted creature dies, draw a card.
Huh. Wild. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one very well. Okay, now this one I recognize, and I think it's... Oh gosh, it's like Make an Offer, or it's the like... Yeah, it's something like Making an Offer. It's 1 and a blue, instant. I know it has bargain for 1. Or not bargain. Sorry. Hey, what's up? Very recently, at time of recording, just come off of Wilds of Eldraine. We're only like a week or 2 into Lost Caverns at this point. Not bargain, the one from Streets of New Capenna, where you sacrifice a creature of at least, in this case, 1 power, and then something else happens on the card. And it's not called bargain, but now... Don't think of an elephant. Bargain is the only word occupying my brain. I cannot think of literally any other word now. I'm losing it. And I don't remember what the card does. It's drawing cards, right? It's like draw a card, but if you bargain it, you draw 2 cards. I think it's mostly just card drawing, and I remember it being pretty useful. But I don't remember what that stupid keyword ability is called. It was so relevant. It is relevant in Standard. There's the counterspell in Standard that has bargain. And Obnixilis, not bargain. Obnixilis has that ability as well. Casualty. Right? It is Casualty.
Yes.
Yes, okay. That's not going to help me know what this card is or does, but I'm just glad I was able to drag that out from the depths of my brain.
Do you know what Casualty does?
Yeah, so it's you sack a creature of the power of the given number, and then you get to do something different as stated on the card, and it depends on what the card... Like the Obnixilis is Casualty X, and you get a token copy of it with loyalty X equal to the power. In this case, it's 1, and you just need to sacrifice something with power 1 or greater, and then you get the Casualty version of this card, which, again, I think is just drawing cards, but I don't recall.
So this is a little chat.
Yep, okay.
It has Casualty 1, and Casualty 1 has the reminder text. As you cast this spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do, copy this spell.
Oh, right. It actually just fully copies the spell.
Obnixilis just has special stuff because you can't normally copy a Planeswalker without it dying.
Right. Casualty fully copies the spell.
And what this card actually does is look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one in your hand and the other on the bottom of your library.
Okay. So it's you don't draw the card, you put it in your hand. But so as you draw a card and then you draw a second card if you casualty it. But you're doing that because you're actually wholly copying the spell. Yes, I did fundamentally misremember what casualty does. And I also thought it was called bargain for a while there. So that's neat.
Bargain does work the way you're thinking, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's Wilds of Eldraine is just really dug in there. Next, it's a land, and it's one of the fancy showcase frames of the lands, and it's the blue-black one, so it taps for blue or black, and then for 2 and blue and black, and tap and sacrifice it, you draw a card, and it's called Dank Wet Docks. It's something, I don't know, it's a blue-black card, and it's like something dank and moist. I think it is the docks. One of these is, and this looks like it's got boats. It's got damp boats on it. Oh, and it enters tapped, in case that part was unclear.
It is called the Waterfront District.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, cool. So I got the name wrong, but everything else is good. This doesn't have this is just a land. This doesn't have the Swamp Island subtypes.
No.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, Waterfront District, damp boats, basically the same.
Yeah, I'm going to put this in the almost pile. You know, we sort of mostly got there. Ooh, okay, we got a very fancy frame here for, this is the Obscura something. Obscura Seer? Oh, what's this one called? Okay, it's 1 white, blue, black for a 3/4, and I want to say that this is the one that, it's got flash? Is this the one that has flash and remands, kinda? It returns a spell to its owner's hand? There's a creature that did that I think cast for about this mana ability. Is it called Obscura Seer? I don't think it is. I think there's a different card called Obscura Seer, and this is Obscura something else. It's one of New Capenna's hot cephalids. Boy, I must have bounced out of drafting New Capenna much earlier than I thought. I didn't love drafting that set, but boy, this stuff is not coming back to me in the same way that I thought it would. I'll have to do studying for next time.
Queza, Augur of Agonies, Cephalid Advisor.
Well, I was right about the cephalid part. Oh, this is a legendary creature?
She is a 3/4.
Yeah.
Whenever you draw a card, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Right. Now I remember this card. Okay, sure. Neat. All right. Doesn't have flash? That's the only ability? It's just when you draw a card, they lose life and you gain life?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's one that I think that you're thinking of.
Probably.
The Obscura Interceptor.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Has flash.
Is that also a cephalid?
Yes.
And does it do the remand thing?
No.
Oh.
It's got flash, lifelink, and it connives.
Oh.
Oh, and when it connives, you can return a spell to its owner's hand. So yes, it does do that. It does get around to doing that.
Cool. Eventually. Several paragraphs through the rules text.
Yeah.
All right, only a few more cards to go. We have a rare, and it's one of the ones that's not amazingly playable, but I do remember from the pre-release that Kenji opened 2 of these in his thing. So can I remember what it does? It's 4 blue for a sorcery. It has casualty 2. Your opponent mills cards. Mills 7 cards? 10 cards. Your opponent mills some cards. It's the unplayable blue mill win condition. Right?
You are correct in everything except the size of the mill. It is not 7, it is not 10. Any other guesses?
Is it just half?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sure. So if you casualty it, you go half and then half of the remainder. But that still doesn't...
3/4, I guess.
Yeah, but that still doesn't mill them. What's it called?
Cut your losses.
Oh, okay. Sure. And finally, apart from this Japanese devil token, we have a very fancy looking card. This is a different showcase frame again, and it's a 5/5 angel, but I don't know which one. Is this the okay, it's 5/5 for 4 white. It's got flying. Okay, I don't remember the name of this card, but I believe that it's the one that enters with 2 shield counters, and when it enters the battlefield or attacks, you can remove a counter from a creature you control to draw a card? No, to make a 1/1? Maybe both of those things. I think, it says 1/1 on here. So there's that. I think I'm in the right wheelhouse. I've never seen this printing of this card before, though. Something protector. Something protector.
That would be the Sanctuary Warden.
Yeah, Warden, protector, sure.
Yeah, you're in the right area.
Yeah, all right, sure. Why not? What's the card do?
You're about right. Flying, battlefield with 2 shield counters.
Yeah.
When it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may remove a counter from a creature or planeswalker you control.
Or planeswalker. Okay.
Not just shield counters, any counter.
Yep. Yeah.
And if you do, draw a card and create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature.
And make a 1/1. You do both of those things.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. This was harder than I thought it would be, this pack. Wowee. Oh. After all that, the pack is worth a bit over $2, and most of that is the foil Sanctuary Warden that we just opened up. Also, we looked this up. It's the art for Beamtown Bullies, which took way too long to find. So that's cool. It's also not worth anything, obviously, because the art cards typically aren't worth anything. But hey, what a cool pack. I appreciate that. From GW at Barcelona, thank you for that, and your awesome label maker. I would first pick the Sanctuary Warden. Handily. Absolutely, I would take that. But it's a set booster, which you're not supposed to draft, but they can't stop you until they stop printing set boosters, which is happening very soon. But they still can't stop you. Nor can I. I'm trying to desperately segue this into an outro. Hey, thanks for watching, which I also can't stop you from doing, nor can I stop you from supporting us at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Does reverse psychology work? Oh no, don't support us and everything that we do here. It would be so beneficial to our continued existence. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, I've been Graham, joined by Paul on tech. Matt edits these, Heather gets them online, and I really do actually appreciate you watching, so thank you. See you all next time.